Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings to the YouTube channel. Some hours ago, there was a court verdict stopping MC Oluomo. His real name is Mr. Musiliu Akinsanya, otherwise known as MC Oluomo, has stopped him from taking sensitive INEC materials simply because, one, he's an APC member. So an APC member cannot be the one taking care of logistics. Okay, that's not good enough. It takes away the transparency, out of the whole election show. But as we speak, there seems to be commotion already going on. May not be able to carry the video, but we'll just give you highlights or rather a quick update on what is going on. There was commotion as of yesterday that at 3 local government areas, namely Ojo, Apapa, and Mushin, as Mr. Musiliu Akinsanya, aka MC Oluomo, led Lagos State Park and Garage Management Committee threatened and stopped Independent National Electoral Commission committee INEC accredited vehicles from leaving the council's offices with election materials. Recall that INEC and the National Association of Road Transport Owners, NATO, a few weeks ago signed a Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, on the logistics in the movement of election materials. Confirming the development, the Lagos State chapter and chairman of NATO, Alhaji Kayode Odunowo, said that he got report from drivers in the 3 locations of harassment and threat to members of NATO by members of Lagos Park and Garage Management Committee. Odunowo also said that despite the presence of police officers at this location, members of the Park and Garage Committee still went ahead to stop drivers from moving materials out of those locations. He also told some news media houses that the matter has been reported to the executive members of NATO, adding he was awaiting their instructions before he takes action. That he told Vanguard, actually. Speaking in similar vein, the Lagos State NATO Task Force Chairman, Comrade Rinwad Bello, also told Vanguard that the entire Lagos Island has been under his charge, but the boys from the Lagos State Park and Garage Management Committee have stopped movement of election material, adding that MC Oluomo's boys are sabotaging the logistics process of the materials. Bello also said if urgent steps were not taken to call Musiliu Akinsanya and his boys to order, the entire election process in Lagos State could be truncated. Effort to reach Jimoh Buhari, spokesman for Oluomo, was futile as calls and text messages to his phone were not answered, neither were the messages responded to. When Vanguard contacted a close associate of Oluomo, he said he's not sure Oluomo would make any threat that could undermine Tinubu's chances of winning today's presidential election. In his reaction, Lagos Resident Electoral Commissioner Rec. Olusegun Agbaje said, "Election under my watch is on course. It's not every issue that I must react to." On his part, INEC Commissioner for Voters Education, Mr. Festus Okoye, said, and I quote him, "I have not been briefed or informed of the incident and it may be counterproductive to speculate. Nigerians are engaged with the electoral process and we shall do all that is within our power to move materials and personnel to location." All right, I just hope that situations will be brought down to order, and I think also whoever that is close to MC Oluomo, those who are very exposed and very learned, and I know that he's into this motor park stuff, should please tell him the implications of court orders. Of course, I know that in this era that we find ourselves in, the judiciary have been so undermined that sometimes they will give court orders and they say, who is talking? They will undermine it. They believe that who is judiciary to give orders. But I believe that one day, judiciary will rise again as a third arm of the arm of government. It has been reduced so badly. I don't know how it got to this level where they will give court orders, most persons don't obey. I just hope that MC Oluomo knows the gravity of whatever it is he's doing, and I also hope that those logistics have been taken to their various places. Just 3 local governments, really. And if you ever have lived in Lagos, you will agree with me that Mushin is not a place to play with. Ojota Mushin, those two places, Oshodi, Ojota, Mushin, those three, Isaleko, Kai. Those places are, in fact, they are meant for, especially in this era, you see miscreants hang everywhere. Area boys, àwọn agbèrò, àwọn aláyàkì, they're everywhere doing their thing. So yes, that may be some of MC Oluomo's strongholds, but please, so that everyone will not be nobody will be disenfranchised. And if you ask me, this is actually the stronghold of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, depending if they will allow free flow. Because if it's assumed that his prodigies and others are in Lagos State, and Lagos is actually a big state. In fact, it has the highest registered voters that have collected their PVC. Okay, so it would be unfair for Oluomo to even be shooting his boss in the leg by not allowing people to vote, especially those around that Mushin area. That Mushin area is, if you ask me personally, I want Mushin, Apapa, and the Apapa Wolf and the rest. These are stronghold of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. His boys are there, Mushin, Oshodi, Ojota, and the rest. Agegegon is their stronghold. So if you don't allow things to move, you are literally saying that these guys will not vote. And I think by now things should be brought to order. We keep trying to give you, as much as you can get videos, we would bring so that you'll be able to get live recording. But for the now, I think things are already in order. Things have moved, materials have moved to their various places according to what I'm seeing here. Things have started getting to the right places. Please go out there and vote. Our security personnel are everywhere. In the whole 36 states, they have deployed them. Edo had about 11,000. They moved in yesterday. Lagos have their own copy. Abuja, FCT, every state have a copy. I can assure you, very soon I'll be leaving for my own polling units in the shortest while now. I'll be heading there. And please, don't get scared. Get the hotlines, okay? They're actually everywhere. Make sure, please, minimize over discussion there, man. Just go cast your vote and follow the vote. Keep your phones on, give situation report. INEC cannot be everywhere at the same time, okay? And the police officers and the security personnel, they are not spirits, they're humans, okay? So they act on information. So please be your brother's keeper and ensure that there's no vote buying. Of course, EFCC have been on top of their job. They've done quite a great one since for the past 48 hours now. They've been doing such great jobs. I must say kudos to them. But please, they should finish strong by ensuring that Nigerians are not disenfranchised. No tribe, no location, no region should be disenfranchised. Please, those living in the southeast, there is no seat at home. Come out and vote. Change the narrative, please, so that you don't begin to say they marginalize. They are not marginalizing you now. Don't marginalize yourself. Come out, please, and vote. I'm sure there are securities around on standby to ensure that it happens. That's going to wrap it up. We'll keep you updated as things happen.